The workout of the week this week is called Arnie. It is a hero WOD from CrossFit, and it honors a fallen firefighter who died in the line of service to Los Angeles County. So it kicks off with 21 Turkish get-ups with the right arm. And you can see that I'm trying to keep my arm as straight as possible when going throughout this motion, so the arm goes straight up from beginning to end, and that allows the arm to always be supported by the body. And so you're not just bearing the brunt of that kettlebell weight on the arm as it sways side to side. It's always got the support of the torso or your shoulders as you're going throughout this movement. So there's plenty of places that have proper form on Turkish get-ups, so be sure to check that out before hopping into this workout, because it is a pretty technical move and you want to be careful when you're doing it. You also want to select the right weight, so the actual weight recommended for this workout is much heavier than the weight I'm using. I think it's 72 pounds, which is just, absolutely beastly in my opinion. The yellow kettlebell that I'm using there is around 32 pounds, and then this green one here is just over 50. And so you can see we're getting into 50 kettlebell swings now, where it's Russian kettlebell swings, so it's only coming to my eye level or just above my eye level. And we're gonna knock out 50 of those. And then we'll get into the overhead squats with the left arm. So you can see what's happening there. The Turkish get up was with the right arm, the overhead squats are now with the left. And you can see I'm trying to use that green kettlebell, which is a little heavier, and I just can't keep it up, keep my arm straight, and do that movement properly. So I'm gonna kind of swallow my pride, pick up the lighter kettlebell, and tackle the movement again. And you'll see one of the things that's a challenge for me with this overhead movement is being able to get a full range of motion and go into that full squat while still keeping that weight above my head, because I have a tendency to lean forward based on my limited mobility in my hips and in the legs. So I'm going to make another adjustment here. So I've dropped the weight a little bit, and now I'm going to put a little bit of support, a little bit of elevation underneath my heels, which is going to allow me to go down a little bit further into my squat and get the full range of motion that's really needed for this workout. And so as I get into these reps with the proper kettlebell and the elevation underneath my heels, you'll see I'm much smoother and I'm able to go to the 90-degree mark, which you want to hit when doing the squats here. And so that really helped me out and got me to do that workout properly. And so once the overhead squats are done, we're going to get into kettlebell swings again. So we have another 50 kettlebell swings. Obviously I'm trimming this workout down because it's going to take you anywhere from 25 minutes if you're pretty quick and solid with these movements. It's going to take you even longer than that if you're not. So don't get discouraged if it takes you 35 minutes or even more than that. Just chip away at it the best you can, and always have proper technique so you don't get injured. And now we're switching arms. So at first it was the right arm on the Turkish get-ups, left arm on the overhead squats. Now we're right arm on the overhead squats, and next it'll be the left arm on the Turkish get-ups. But here you can really see the 90-degree mark that I'm trying to hit on these squats, trying to get as low as I can while still keeping that arm straight and the kettlebell above my head. So finally, this is our last round of 50 kettlebell swings. I realize I've done kettlebell swings in pretty much every workout of the week so far. It is a great workout, but I promise you it's not going to appear in next week's. So, gonna finish with the 21 Turkish get-ups with the left arm. My left arm was definitely weaker than my right. It is not my dominant arm, so I feel like that's kind of normal. So it was harder for me to keep that arm straight throughout the movement, but I think I did a decent enough job as I chipped away at those 21 Turkish get-ups. And so at this point in the workout, you're definitely feeling it from the squats, you're feeling it from the kettlebell swings. So you really have to concentrate that much harder in order to keep the proper movement and that kettlebell supported. You don't want that arm flailing from side to side or dropping in any fashion. So struggle to keep it as straight as you can. You can see there's a little bit of bend in my arm, but overall, I got through this workout pretty well. All right, give it a shot and enjoy. Stay fit, my friends.